Hello, it's Wednesday the 10th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief, and by jingo, it's a chilly one this morning, -1. Now, the government is desperately trying to keep its nose clean at the moment. Where Sunak suggested the election will take place in H2 this year, any sense of complacency across the aisle, or if the opposition look unprepared, then the election could be called sooner. No time for another Tory scandal then, especially where Labour has still not provided details of how they would fund their spending plans. Meanwhile, Sunak and Hunt will be elbow deep in their budget. That's less than 2 months away now, and will be a significant step in the Tory election preparations. Sustainable economic growth, it's a long way off regardless of who wins, but where the election will likely be fought over the economy, the Tories could yet give themselves a fighting chance. Some of the city boys even think that Q4 GDP will confirm we've escaped a recession. We'll have to see about that one. Come back to me on February the 15th when, who knows, could be the start of something special, but equally could be a walk of shame. Over in the US, the key question is, when will the Fed start their rate cuts? The answer isn't so easy. The latest Fed minutes may have touched on it, but they certainly established no commitment for when rate cuts may begin. We had strong payrolls data last week, and where tomorrow's inflation data is expected to show a bit of an uptick, a small rise, any window for a Q1 rate cut is closing pretty fast. Q4 GDP is out on January the 25th. That is expected to show growth reflective of rates that are restrictive but not excessively so. So chances are the last rate hike could still be filtering through, influencing output and productivity. As such, the Fed is under no real pressure to cut rates just yet, and they can probably set their own agenda, which will likely be based on data-driven decisions. Just to roll out that classic central banking cliche once again. In the market, there is a degree of uncertainty over the path for sterling this year. The election, the rate cuts, the tax cuts, and the performance of the other G7 economies will all play a part in sterling's story. Yesterday, sentiment drove sterling lower, based on the belief that the Bank of England may be forced into a rate cut as the only way to stimulate economic growth. We fell to around 126.90, which is where we kick off this morning against the dollar. We're around 116.15 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 109.25 on the open. And that's it from me. It is chilly. Stay warm, have a great day. Join me again tomorrow.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.